friends, welcome to another in our ongoing series of prayer videos as together we consider prayer, raise up to God our concerns and celebrations, and hold our parish prayer list and others in prayer. As always, if you have specific prayer concerns or celebrations that you'd like raised up, just email me or call the office. We'll be glad to add them in. Now, by way of celebrations, we have a birthday to celebrate this week. It's Dr. Mary O'Neill has a birthday on the 31st. Happy birthday, Mary. By way of prayer concerns, Bruce White is at Cape Cod Hospital with double pneumonia, and although he is expected to be transferred to perhaps the pavilion in the coming days. David Kuhn, the director over at the Dewitt Center for the Arts and a dear friend of many of us, is being seen for a possible cancer diagnosis. Let's keep David in our prayers. When it comes to prayer, we often privilege the mind over the heart, the contemplative over the action. Many people, when asked to picture prayer, have an image of a solitary individual on their knees or seated in a sort of meditative trance. The Reverend Christine Haber, a pastor up in Marblehead, offers a different model in a recent article that she wrote titled, "Making Something with Your Hands Can Be a Kind of Sabbath. Creating a tangible handmade item like a knit sweater, a carved spoon, or a hand-dyed apron provides comfort and healing." This, in part, is what she writes. "Working with my hands provides comfort and healing. I teach others to knit and sew and carve, and I know it to be ministry. For me, the handiwork is a way of rest finding and Sabbath keeping. As I pick up my needles or sewing needle or carving knife, I become a learner. As I enter into the practice of making, I must shift modes. I can't rush, or the work will reveal my state. By the end, I create something tangible and sometimes useful and sometimes beautiful. In this creating, I connect with my divinity. Handwork can be a gateway to both deeper rest and a greater capacity to imagine. When I knit and carve, I do produce something, a specific, tangible something. But after years of making, I realize that I craft with my hands for the pleasure of the doing and the way in which it calls my being into a creative, dreaming, resting state. Working with my hands helps me appreciate the physical world around me. It pulls me from technology. It draws my focus to the very tangible, right under my fingers. The wood is rough, the stitch is uneven. It calls me to be present." She closes with this: "Working with my hands helps me ground myself in the now and pay attention to what's in front of me. It helps me know God as creator and remember that I also have the capacity to create, to dream, to rest, to make whole." Well, that sounds a lot like prayer to me. Let us hold our prayer list and others in prayer as we listen to Steve Gregory sing Three Little Birds.
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, singing, "This is my message step, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Ooh, ooh. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
Friends, may God bless you all, and may God be with you until we meet again.